Quick history in 3 minutes or less.
Hey there, students. Today we're diving into the intense and mysterious world of the Cold War. Buckle up because this is going to be a wild ride. So, what exactly was the Cold War? It all started right after World War II around 1947. Picture this: the United States and the Soviet Union, former allies, suddenly find themselves in a tense standoff. No actual fighting, but a constant threat of nuclear war. Scary, right? At the heart of the Cold War were two ideologies: capitalism led by the US and communism led by the USSR. These superpowers engaged in a massive arms race, building up their nuclear arsenals. Think of it as a really dangerous game of one-upmanship. But it wasn't just about weapons. This rivalry spilled over into space with the space race. The Soviets launched Sputnik, the first artificial satellite, in 1957. Not to be outdone, the US landed the first humans on the moon in 1969. Talk about intergalactic competition. And let's not forget the espionage. Spies were everywhere, from James Bond-like figures to ordinary citizens. The CIA and KGB were constantly at each other's throats, gathering intel and plotting secret missions. It was like a real-life spy thriller. The Cold War also saw some serious confrontations. Remember the Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962? The world was on the brink of nuclear war when the US discovered Soviet missiles in Cuba. After tense negotiations, both sides backed down, and disaster was averted. Phew! Finally, after decades of tension, the Cold War began to thaw in the 1980s. Leaders like Ronald Reagan and Mikhail Gorbachev worked towards reducing nuclear arsenals and easing hostilities. By 1991, with the collapse of the Soviet Union, the Cold War officially ended. So there you have it. The Cold War was a time of intense rivalry, technological advancements, and edge-of-your-seat drama. It shaped the modern world in so many ways. Thanks for watching and stay curious.